Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea 1111 Energy. I hope you are well and rested, okay? I hope you enjoyed your Friday night. Um, if you're seeing this, it could be Friday. Um, Timeless energy, but Friday for somebody, okay? Wow, yes, y'all listen. The divine said there are many people that are so mad because you stay grateful and faithful. Okay? You are grateful for whatever it is you have. You stay faithful to the Most High God, right? Look at, I bull crap you not. So the divine said use the true intentions deck. I said, okay. I've never paid attention to it. I have that as a problem with things, okay? Things that I feel that, I feel like the divine, your angels, your whole spiritual team is going to bring to your attention the things that need to be brought to your attention, okay? So I never pay attention to things like that. I just know it's the true intention deck. I didn't realize there's 66 cards. I said, oh, okay, that's interesting. The divine said, go look at the number 66. I said, okay, spirit, right? I said, okay. Look what it says, responsibility. Now, why am I bringing that up? Because yesterday in the comments, somebody said with great, I forgot with great something comes great responsibility. There is a saying. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to it because I'm not good with sayings. I'm not going to lie. I'd be like, okay, I get it for when I hear it, right? So there is and it's with great responsibility comes, or with great something comes, ugh, let me go see if I can find it. What is that saying that says with great something comes great responsibility? Let me see. For mostly spoken, Uncle Ben, blah, 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 but oh Lord, see this with great power. Ah, yep. Dang, why did I want to say that? But I felt like I was being cocky if I said that. That's exactly with great power comes responsibility. Great responsibility. Let me get it right. With great power comes great responsibility. Okay. Look what 66 represents responsibility. Create your own response. Okay. Create your own response. Even though your life can present many challenges, people, and situations that are out of your control, how you respond to them is always your choice. You are being asked to reflect on the small ways you can keep your responses as choices you make rather than automatic reactions, right? So, with great power comes great responsibility, family, okay? There are people because they know you know right from wrong. They know you know right from wrong. Anytime you do something for yourself to help yourself, if it offends anybody else, they got problems. Straight up. And you got a lot of energies in this world today that's exactly how they operate. They get upset when you do something to help yourself so that you don't have to keep experiencing what you experience from these types of energies who are dark, who are stuck in their shadow side. Spirit said, get the shadow deck. Let's see where they at with it. But who are dark and stuck in their shadow side. Now, you're going to have dark. You're going to have light. But darkness cannot be expelled without the light. So you are the light. That is your path to bring things to the forefront. Okay? So let's tap in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you. The divine loves you. Thank you for everything that you do for our space. I am truly grateful. Okay? I call upon and invoke extended protection. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here. And so it is. Ashe. So yeah, family, like, you just got people out here mad because you stay in an energy of being grateful for whatever it is that you have, how much, how, whatever, you're not just some, but here's the thing. You are so rich. You are like rich abundantly, internally and externally. Okay? As within, so without. As above, so below. As above, so below. As within, so without. Okay? I promise you. And you just have these energies out here that they need to work on themselves. Because, oh, I heard that. And I didn't want to give such a ruthless little message, but I heard that they think you called on your ancestors and your spiritual team once before. They don't want to see you call on them again. These folks need to go on and handle their business when it comes to, yes, dealing with the inner cosmos that they floating around in. Yeah, with their trauma. They need to embrace the light first and acknowledge the dark. Okay? That's what they need to do. They need to go all the way into their inner cosmos because they have not addressed their trauma. Okay? They need to start seeing things from a different perspective. They got to go dive real deep because I'm telling you, they think you called on your ancestors the first time. They better leave you alone. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. Mm. And then I heard loud what God loves. Hmm. Okay, spirit coming through today. I feel that because it's like really you just keep on with the BS, you know, type energy. Yeah, these people. I feel that a lot of them listen, family. They got all kind of listen. The divine said it has nothing to do with just all. It's just this. This is what it is. Okay. You may have some sort of allure for someone, okay? You have a seductive allure here. Instant gratification blinds you to the consequences. Yes, craving, promises, hidden gets. I promise you. This is this energy. This is this energy. Seductive allure. I cannot make it up. It's like you you dealing with some people out here, y'all. Listen. I feel like whether you knew it or not, this world was dealing in a lot of dark energy, okay? And you had to have some sort of courage throughout this time. I feel like they're starting to feel guilty behind some of the things, but that guilt has some people, getting the cold shoulder, getting the push and pull, okay? You still got other people out here still desiring you, okay? Could be caught up in toxic loves, going through all this type of soul contract energy, okay? This could be some sort of partnership they took being in the dark. Yes, shadow alchemy. Quit playing with a real one, okay? Yeah. You had to have courage. Yeah, you had to stop hiding, or you need to stop hiding and show up and let yourself be seen. This is the energy, right? Because I feel like they were trying to project fear, vulnerability, and growth, and this is I'm telling you, every kind of toxic energy you could think of came out. Yeah, trying to project things, wanting you to be vulnerable, trying to possibly impact your growth just because you stay faithful and grateful and you move accordingly, right? There's energies that are out here, they guilty as hell. They know they done did some shit because like half of them going through some sort of push-pull relationships, okay, power struggles internally within these groups, imbalance, stubbornness type energy. Somebody here, they've had the cold shoulder deliberately, okay, being distanced from, and it's because these people right here, they all have their little toxic energies. I promise you, it's just a hot mess. You still got some of them still desiring you even after they know they done had their relationships all jacked up over lust. Okay. Yeah. Over these soul contracts. See, because somebody and many bodies feel like, that you could be some sort of soul contract or soul mate, be in a soul spiritual union with someone because I do feel this all the time. It's the light and the dark energy, okay? Toxic love. This is, how you could kind of look at it, family, because I don't know, if they know they're in a toxic love, you could feel they're in a toxic love. I don't know why I feel like you could be a balance for somebody that has never had a balance like that before. But good Lord, that's the energy. Oh, it is. You got folks out here guilty. They're guilty for the whole thing that came about. Okay, um, they really, they really feel as if family. There's this energy like once you saw through the matrix, everybody else started seeing through the matrix. hmm Tell me more. Yeah, I can't make it up. This was the main thing. I felt that like somebody is intentionally lusting in this lustful energy, okay? I heard that too. Spirit said, look up. Lust to me just means, you know what it means, family, but let's go see. Spirit said, look it up. A deep dive. Let me say a deep dive. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's crazy to me. Shh. Okay, let's see what's populating here. The word lust refers to an intense, overwhelming desire that often denotes a preoccupation with gratifying a personal craving, most commonly a sexual one. Okay. However, its scope extends beyond the carnal. Okay, to encompass on a powerful yearning of material possessions, power, or even life itself. Damn! The meaning of the word has evolved significantly from Old English origins as a natural term for pleasure to its modern, often negative connotations. Damn. Okay, family. Yeah, and that's what it is, okay? Because I said it's a whole bunch. You let me. You heard it? An intense, overwhelming desire that often denotes to preoccupations, okay, with gratifying all personal cravings, most commonly a sexual one, but it has, however, even gone even further than that. The scope extends beyond the carnal to encompass a powerful yearning of material possessions, power, or even life itself. Okay, so these people have been like doing the most. Okay, doing the most, family. And you could possibly pick up on this. Okay, they bring intense desire, a magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. This is the kind of energies in the push and pull here, the power struggles, the imbalance, the stubborn energy, right? Cold shoulder energy, okay? And I'm not saying that it's just like you can pick up on these energies within these toxic groups. These toxic groups, you see how it all boiled down to them being guilty for desiring you. They feel guilty for desiring you. Damn. Ooh, we family, okay? And this is a push pull type of energy because there's a power struggle here. There's some imbalance going on. I told you, Lord have mercy. Yes, and the cold shoulder. So someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction pertaining to something. This soul contract, a soulmate, a partnership, a spiritual union that they feel they have, but they could be stuck in a toxic. Oh my goodness. Toxic patterns of love. Okay. Patterns of addiction. Addiction dives all the way into any damn thing. Okay. Manipulation. Dysfunction behind this. Oof. Lord. Mm-hmm. You you could see this as being, dishonest. Okay. These people could have been very dishonest, unfriendly. Okay. It could have been uh, pertaining to you possibly needing something. You could have been in need of a loan for some sort of finances, and these people were very dishonest with you, very unfriendly when it came to you seeking some sort of financial assistance. Okay. Mm. This could have been for a business or something like that. Mm. I feel like the universe knew, the divine knew. Seeing, going deeper, like, yeah, ooh, your inner cosmos knew about the dishonesty and the unfriendliness that was happening, the unfriendly dishonesty. However you want to look at it, you may have spoke out about that shit. Oh, I feel like the inner cosmos knew you knew about it too. Damn. Oof. Look, I'm telling you, it was like, yeah, they do about the trauma behind something. Listen, yeah, because they knew these people had their hidden desires. Okay, there should have been some sort of sacred boundaries that was set up here. Okay, to avoid all of this type of energy. Yeah, you had to take that journey inward. Ooh, we listen here. Yeah. There was a way to avoid, okay, and void some sort of confrontation or some sort of, you know, um, energies of progression when it came towards you, however you were doing things. Okay, it says it's it's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive, right? So no matter what, they didn't want that for you, okay, type energy, okay. There should have been some sacred boundaries, okay, but there were hidden desires. Okay, you knew the boundaries because you practiced them. It's like, shit, what are you doing? Why are you constantly doing this type energy? Why are you not, you know, minding your business and allowing me to do what I can do to, move forward, live life, yada yada. That's the energy, right? But you were dealing with, I feel, control freaks. It's always about control, family. It says sacred boundaries here. Respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Okay. Assertiveness, self-care. Okay. That's who you have been. But these people's had, and people's, ooh, these people's, okay, people's, oh wow, that's okay. These people's had hidden desires, okay? Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential. So I feel like their desires was all over this lustful type of energy, and we just covered that, right? All kind of emotions. Some feel guilty and ashamed and remorseful. Some don't. Some are stressed out over it because it could be impacting their relationships right now. Some are just feeling like they've been duped, okay, out of a relationship. They feel like they could have wasted a lot of time dealing with toxicity. And so, this is them. Okay, this is their present energy, but you already know when it comes to dishonesty and just being nasty type energy, that's only borrowed time. That's only borrowed time. Okay, you know this. Okay, you also know that you. I don't know why I feel like saying that, but I'm gonna say it. Many of y'all know you done contributed to building the world to where it is today. For real. Like, getting it out of the situations, like calling out what needs to be changed, because what needs to be changed is the BS that's been going on for like long. Long time. We have people, we have family up in here that's, yes, they are our elders. They are the ones that can definitely guide us through some stuff. They know they can confirm messages and some more stuff because they know what's going on. Then we have our wise young adult council coming up, mid-age, you know what I'm saying? And it's all part of the chosen, anointed, and appointed energy. They know that once a chosen one speaks the truth, it is what it is. These people have hidden desires, though they've always been longing and wanting something that you carry, that they hold to be something that is passionate to them and would fulfill them. But they're always in that energy. They can't get out of the toxic energies because they are the darkness. Period. So you be having to go inward all the time. You always got to go inward. You always have to ask the divine and ask with pure, clear intentions to bring things to the light that are often hidden in the dark. Because these people right here, they are all up in their emotions. And I mean all the damn time. So you have to take that path inward. The path to enlightenment starts within you. So once you do your introspection on the situations and the matters, yeah, that's when you step into that spiritual growth, spiritual connection, because you can self-reflect. You are aware, and that's where a lot of your empowerment comes from and your improvement. You look upwards, okay, inwards and onward. Okay, and that helps you to see what to improve to make better choices. When you start doing that, and that's helping you, these motherfuckers get to acting like they do. Stubborn. Where is it? Stubborn. Yeah, cold shoulder energy, stubborn. Inflexible all the time, okay? Very stubborn because you bring resolve for your growth. These people are the ones that are so repellent to that. They hate that. They hate that. I'm telling you, they hate that because they have no awareness. They don't have the insight that you have. So they look at whatever your insight is as being, an opportunity for you to grow. They feel like they could have missed their chance. They feel like they could have missed their calling. Okay. They feel like they didn't take the risk that you were willing to take. Now they want to seek the facts and stay open-minded. Okay. Because that's how you have been. That's why it irritates them that you stay grateful and faithful, hopeful and diligent. Because they already know they are in such negative energies to where you couldn't trust these people as far as you could throw them. Because they got limiting beliefs, ultimately. They really do. They have limiting beliefs. And you become what you believe. Okay? Because that's your mindset. You have self-realization, okay? You are not running around trying to be something you are not. That is not your energy. You realize the power within you and all around you as above, so below, and shit. And a lot of people, they don't believe. Yeah, they didn't believe, but see, here's what it was. Those unseen patterns, okay? Yeah, they can change your thoughts and they can change your life, okay? Beliefs and reprogramming, you damn right. You have to believe in yourself, family, because you already seeing things for what they are. That's what that introspection gives you. Sure. Yeah. They just had some relentless cravings here, okay? They were consumed and eroding by these habits that they had. These addictions. Their addictions kept them in some sort of prison of disguise as freedom, I'm telling you. Look at that shit there, bro. Yep. The soul's mirror. Others reflect your own relationship within yourself. And you were these people's mirror. They know what time it was. They just was doing the most. I promise you. What is this? I ain't never seen that. Yeah, you got to confront the fears when it comes to whatever it was, because these people right here, family, I just feel like, that's how they've been living their life, relentlessly in their own addictions, and you were the mirror to that. Like, you could see them. They knew you could see them. That caused them to have to confront their fears. Their fears could have just been realizing, yeah, they done wasted a lot of time in the wrong energy and area. And it's not saying that you were goody two shoots and you didn't do some things yourself, but you definitely didn't stay in it. Yeah, you didn't stay in that dark reflection. The truth, you started seeking that shit, and that's what liberated you. hmm You did not stay in any dark reflections. Yeah, and you knew it. You knew it. You knew these people had control issues, okay? You knew they needed to release that. And once you released it, you were able to trust in your empowerment. Okay? Empress. Emperor or empress, okay? Energy. Flip the roles as you see fit. hmm Yes, I heard that spirit. I heard that. I heard that. Yeah. Cause look, yeah, they couldn't have a future in that peep game. Let me tell y'all, right? I've been seeing so much pop up, and the stuff that has been popping up was all about DEI and how people just really thought it was for black minorities. No, matter of fact, it was quite horrific. Okay. Were their paths, it says, our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. No, there was not going to be a future. There was not going to be a future with no dishonesty. Mm-mm. Dishonesty leads to too much other stuff, as you can see what it leads to. All behind some power. Unfriendly actions, too. Okay. Because many of you were in energies where I'm promising you were just like, okay. And then finally, when you were able to go inward and step within and get on your path, you were able to see exactly what it was that you were gifted, how you were gifted, what gifts you were born with. You always felt it, you always knew it. See, these people wanted you to stay on their career path. They had rather stayed real focused on them and what they had going on, because it was providing them with their desires, their pleasures, their wants. And this could have came at the cost of all kind of with deceit, negative obligations. Damn. With deceitful negative obligations, they obligated themselves to this type of path. I cannot make it up. They obligated themselves to be very deceitful and negative energies. Ooh. That is the role they chose. That was the shadow side they decided to stay with. I feel like this wasn't the first time folks have been approached with positive light. Shut up. With positivity. I feel like this wasn't the first time somebody tried to talk to these kinds of energies and be like, look, you should come to the light. Okay. For real. Because the road you leave right now, bruh, sis, it ain't good. Type energy, okay? For real. Ooh! I promise you. Listen. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Fact. You tried to tell them to come to the light. Oh, they hot at you. Boy, they mad at you, family. Okay? They real mad at you. Because I feel like you were the beacon. You were the light. You were somebody that could definitely guide them towards being humble, towards being graceful, towards being, unconditional when it comes to love and, wanting to see. Because, see, there's going to come a time where color is not about to matter. And it's here. It's here. And you got a bunch of old shit trying to hold on to some shit is what it looks like. And they fight. Fight to hold on to a mirror. Listen. Sid, I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. For real. You got all kind of mirrors. Mirror over here. You were mirroring them back, right? You're mirroring back. You been listen. You're the mirror. You're the mirror. And the reflection they see, they ain't proud of it. You hear me? You're the mirror. And the reflection that they getting back, they like, oh, shoot, are you kidding me? Yes. Yes. There's no future in that type of energy. Mm. Listen, the spirit said, welcome. Welcome to the reality. Mm. You are now offering them again the abilities or the opportunity or, to step in. It says, I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into space where you are embraced and valued. Mm. Message. Yeah. Yes, family. Mm. Mm. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. Message at 3113. Mm. Yeah, because there is not going to be a reconnection to any sort of future unless you do. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And that is friendly. This is friendly. This is like, I promise you. Ooh, I heard it again. Mm. They think you called on your ancestors the first time. No. Damn. This is like a friendly invitation. And I can't even say it because I'm like, you invite them in. Mm-hmm. One last try. Oh, okay. Yeah. It has everything to do with the past, the weight of what happened in the past, okay? It still lingers. There needs to be closure. Mm. There will not be a future reconnecting without closure of the past. Ooh. Damn. Whew. This is deep. I love when I take a day off. You feel me, family? Yeah. I am not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. I'm telling you, because I feel like with this message here, mm, mm, I feel like with this message here, shit. Mm. You know, family, you have to look at things from this perspective, okay? You've been very humble through humility. Yeah, you've always been that way. But there is an inner strength, okay, inside of you that I feel is being celebrated by your ancestors, your angels, the Most High. Are you checking in? Because, see, you have accomplished something here. Spirit is saying, are you checking in? Okay, because there's something that is very not just amusing but a feeling. Okay, I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment, but not only that, excuse me, somebody is resonating as well, so they know that there's some sort of peace and healing that you can bring through laughter and love. And but it's your truth. They also know. Are you checking into what I'm about to say? They also know that I am not gonna say it like that. I heard until you do right by me, everything you touch is gonna crumble. This message. Oh wait. Mm. Until they do right by you, everything, and that's the secret. That's the secret. Because it's like it's time to do more than just, and these people right here, they just been so hell bent. You feel me? I seen a vicious ass video that I said, damn. But it was almost like she wanted to say something else, but she didn't say it. But I felt it, right? She was like going on about how she didn't care about things that was happening in today's world. But I kind of felt like she also wanted to say shit, it done happened before to black folk type energy. I was like, and I mean, she was ruthless. I was nervous for the lady. I said, damn, she all on the tube with it. 35, 58. You could be between the ages of 35 or 58. Yeah, see? Meddlers, meddling energy. Yeah. I may step in and out and try to influence or control your life. Yeah. That was the secret. You was dealing with meddlers. There was only a amount of time before that energy was going to run its course. It has run its course. Something about your love, your generosity, just your compassion for people in general. I also feel like that is like, you are once again offering for them to step into your energy, a positive status, okay? Because what you've been mirroring back is exactly what they've been doing, being deceitful, negative, okay? And they led a life that was obligated to it. That's their career path. That's all that mattered to them. My own life right now is all they were thinking about. You are offering again a positive status, a positive stance, because you done mirrored it back. It's your loving heart, okay, that's so welcoming, because you already know that before any future can reconnect, there has got to be closure to the past. An apology would be starting out with. That would be nice. Spirit is sake, okay? I feel like you've been real friendly and very humble, but you got an inner strength, I promise you, that is to be celebrated. You better check into it. Yeah, because you bring healing through laughter and love. But there's also another side of you, too. That dark reflection over there. Ooh, I'm not going to say that. Spirit said brag about it. Spirit said brag about it. Damn. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Spirit said brag about it, because these people, they were not regretful. Ooh. They were bragging on what they was doing too. Uh-oh. This may change some of y'all's perspective on how you want to handle this situation. Ooh. Trying to use something for some leverage, but this is the leverage you have on their ass, okay? I want you to be, it says, I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you type energy. Some sort of leverage here. Listen, they could have been doing that the whole time, family. And you over here. And let me tell you, yeah, on the empathy level, let me tell you, acting empathetic to your life situations. Oh, what's wrong? Girl, shit. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going check to check. I can't make this happen. I'm constantly, I ain't got no help, no da-da-da-da. Acting like they gave a damn. playing on the empathetic, playing on your playing on your empathy. Okay, you are going to them, trusting them, and they using whatever you saying against you. Playing on it. Emotional support, yeah, acting like they were emotionally supporting you, always trying to understand you. That was a lie. That was leverage. Damn. Ooh. So they can continue to keep their greedy hands in them pockets. Yes. Mm. Mm. The status was welcomed in the past. It was all built off of greed. And you trying to be that positive mirror, they were getting the reflections that they definitely needed to close some shit out. Start with an apology, because, yeah, the date here with I'm sorry, honestly, I feel like I'm saying the time is running out. Damn, the time is running out. Somebody may want to take you on a date and say they're sorry and be honest with you about something. Okay, this could be friendly. Take it how it resonates. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, this brings in some sort of growth. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all. Spirit came. Yeah, because they know you would look. And this deck ain't never in the upside. Damn, look. They know you ain't no drama queen. Period. They know you not. They know you not. It has everything to do with you being wise counsel. Shit. These folks need to get some counseling. Tell me more. These folks need counseling. I ain't lying. Spirit said that. They need counseling. Yeah, say less. Right, because ain't none of them nurturing. Okay, these folks need counseling, family, because ain't none of them nurturing. Look, they all got anger management issues. I'm fucking dead. Spirit is clowning. They got anger management issues and shit. Ugh, they do. Look, they wanted you to be anxious, see? I feel like this has something to do with calming down their anxiety. Because, look, anxiety, is when. Mm, mm. And I don't know why I heard that song. Y'all know that song? She always on the radio out here. Anxiety. Okay, I'm not going to mess it up, but yeah. I just know that. I feel like someone's watching. Yeah, that kind of, let's look at it. Okay, deep dive into anxiety. Deep dive into anxiety. See. Oh, no. Mm, thank you. Anxiety is an emotion characterized by feelings of unease, worry, or fear, right? Um, I feel like because a lot of you went inward, like people do things because they want to drown out their emotions behind fear of you gaining any sort of control. hmm hmm While occasional anxiety is a normal response to stress, or anxiety disorder involves persistent excessive anxiety that does not go away and can worsen over time, interfering with daily activities. Okay, so it's like these people wanted to suppress. I feel like their fear of you taking over, and I don't want to say taking over, but the role switching in when it comes to power. Because number 66 was, what did it say? With great power comes great responsibility. Mm. And that's a trip, because I never even paid attention to that. And I was like, dang, why does that sound so, and these people right here, they were in power for a while. Okay, they were in power for a while. These energies definitely were. Okay. Yes, listen. The folks know. Ain't nothing. Ooh, I feel it. Ain't nothing about you two-faced that I don't even feel. It's like, they know you wasn't. You was just telling it like it was. You was. They know you wasn't being two-faced. That you was just telling it like it is from all perspectives. Like you have that ability to look at everything, all directions, pertaining to everybody, all circumstances, situations. It's like the way your brain works. You sit down, you analyze stuff. I promise you. Spirit is saying that is the truth. You sit down and you analyze stuff for what it is. And people were definitely, they were afraid of losing their power to you. So they was doing all kind of shit to try to keep you out of your rightful throne. Oh, I saw something about a no kings march. I started laughing. I said, that's so weird that people are even saying kings. Kings don't even, it's not, it's not a normal term. Like what? That is not a normal term. Unless that's what it is for an American term or something. But it's quite puzzling. Okay? They know you ain't no drama queen. They know you're not full of anxiety. You ain't two-faced. That they know this. Okay? But they also were fearing. Okay? They know you don't fear the shifts in power. And that's the truth. Yeah. Why? Because you hopeful. You don't fear the shifts in power because you be hopeful. Didn't I say in the beginning, honey? They mad because you stay grateful and faithful. You hopeful. And I feel like, yeah, these people right here, listen, that shift, they are not trying to just, that woosah, yeah, nah. Who can breathe easy, take a breath of fresh air after they know they just done been, seen through a microscopic glass? You too have been seen through a microscopic glass, to where it's like, shit, you're not trying to bring all that bull crap to people. You ain't being two-faced. You ain't no drama queen. You just speaking your truths. Your truths are what is unveiling this matrix. And no, you are not doing it empathetically, through no empathy, intimacy, and all of this and that. And that is like a huge desire for these energies. They want that. Because we all know, it is deeper than the flesh. But when you've got an energy field like yours, hell yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot to change somebody's heartbreak. Broken heart. That's a lot to change somebody's broken heart. Yeah, because it's about you and how you glow, your glow up in society, in just your life, period. The friends that you are making, yeah, that's bringing in balance. See, once again, you always moving from this space of love and laughter. Yeah, these people right here, they don't like them boundaries that you're putting up. They don't like the fact that it's your time. Yeah. And see, here's the thing. Ooh. It's your time to be at ease and relax. They didn't see the signs. They didn't see it was you. They didn't see it was you. Yeah. That wave of emotion stopped, honey. Whatever you were going through, when you went inward, it stopped. Yeah. Now they feel like they hit rock bottom. As soon as you stop tapping into all that negative energy, which was putting your emotions on a roller coaster ride, they feel like, yeah, they hit rock bottom. Yeah. And yeah, you won that marathon. You won that marathon. They pissed off, you know. They mad about it. It's been a long time coming though, but I feel like, you once again being that loving energy, you are always offering an open door for change. Because it's going to be required if they want to move forward with a future and reconnect. This is the energy, okay, family? So I'm going to leave that message there at 5007, okay? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. If you have yet to subscribe, go on and subscribe so you can get those divinely guided messages, okay? I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. I release the weight of the matrix and its deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, y'all have a magnificent day. Ashe.